So you want to get serious about cybersecurity, right? Well, to do that, you absolutely need a safe place to practice your skills. Today, we are going to build the perfect personal hacking lab using something called Kioptrix. And I'm going to show you the one simple winning formula to get it right every single time. Let's jump right in. Okay, first things first, we need to talk about what I call the hacker's dilemma. Honestly, it's a question that every single person in this field bumps up against when they're just starting out. And yeah, this is it. How do you actually get that hands-on experience? I mean, you want to learn how to spot vulnerabilities, test out exploits, and really think like an attacker. But trying that stuff on live systems, that's not just illegal and irresponsible, it can have some seriously bad consequences. And that's the real kicker here. It's not about the tools. Seriously. You can download Kali Linux and 100 different programs, but if you don't have a safe, consequence-free place to actually use them, you're just stuck. You need a digital sandbox, a place where you can break things, see how they work, and hit the reset button, all without any real-world risk. And that leads us right to the solution, building your very own digital sandbox. This, my friends, is where the home lab becomes your absolute best friend on this journey. So what even is a home lab? The easiest way to think about it is like a computer inside your computer. It runs on your machine, but it's in its own little bubble, completely walled off from everything else, your personal files, your home network, and most importantly, the internet. It is your own private playground for all things cybersecurity. Of course, every playground needs some toys. Enter Kioptrix. This is a pretty famous series of virtual machines that are built with security holes on purpose. Yeah, they're literally designed to be attacked, which makes them the perfect and perfectly legal target for you to sharpen your skills on. All right, so you get the idea. Now, let's get our hands dirty and actually look at how we build this thing. We're going to walk through the steps to get your Kioptrix lab up and running. So the process is pretty straightforward. First, you'll need to download the essentials. Some virtualization software, something like VirtualBox is perfect, and the Kioptrix image itself. Then you create a new virtual machine and you tell it to use that Kioptrix file as its hard drive. But that last step, step 4, configuring the network, that is the absolute most important part. That's where the magic happens. And this brings us to the secret sauce of this whole explainer. This is the one little detail that separates a lab that's frustrating and maybe even a little risky from one that is simple, reliable, and totally safe. And here it is. The secret isn't some complex command or a fancy tool. The secret to the whole thing is just one single setting in your virtual machine's configuration: host-only networking. That's it. This one choice is what makes this the simple winner method. Now let's break down why this is such a game changer. With host-only networking, your Kioptrix machine can only talk to your main computer, the host. That's it. It's a closed loop, completely cut off from the internet. Now compare that to the other common option, NAT networking. With NAT, the virtual machine can get out to the internet, which means it could create a bridge from your vulnerable practice machine right back to your home network. That's a risk you just don't need to take. Host-only is ultra-safe, it's simple, and it keeps everything perfectly contained. And with that one crucial setting picked, we get to the best part. Your lab is no longer just an idea. It's real, and it's ready to go. And there you have it. You've done it. You have a fully functional, totally isolated, and completely safe environment for your ethical hacking journey, running right on your own machine. Now you can practice, you can experiment, and you can learn, all without any risk whatsoever. So, the setup is done, the target is in your sights, and the sandbox is officially open for business. The only question left is, what vulnerability are you going to find first?